What's up, YouTubers? Kyle Rapik here with a fun tutorial for you guys today on the Arabian and the full. Two very fun tricks. Obviously, make sure you can backflip, because if you don't know how to backflip, I don't know what you're doing watching this tutorial, unless you're just having fun watching tutorials and maybe you want to learn it someday, but you can't do it yet. Alright, so for the Arabian, make sure you know how to do a front flip. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to come out forward at all. But the idea is basically when you're taking off, you're starting forward. You're not going here. You're starting here. And you're not bending over. You're bending your legs. So if you find that you're starting to do this here, stop. What you want to do is this here. Bend your legs. You're using your legs. This isn't an upper body trick. It's a leg trick. It's all legs. So use your damn legs. Bend those sons of bitches. And jump into your flip. Now when you're going into it, your arms are straight here. You're not going way up. You're not trying to stretch. You're just kind of bringing them out enough. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you practice form, then do your boop. Whatever you do. Whatever you do. It's up to you. You know, whatever you do. Whatever you do. Bend your legs. Use them. Bend and jump. It's kind of the same thing. Your arms, they're not going to go to the side. So when you're taking off, you're not going to be here and going up into your Arabian or full. You're going to go like this. Keep your hands at your sides until you're into that set and in the air. Then you can wrap, because it helps a lot easier. Otherwise, you're going to go whoosh and launch yourself off axis, and it's just, when you take off axis, you're going to land off axis, and it's not stable. Now, as you're coming up into your Arabian, you're going to come up, both arms, turn your shoulders and your hips. Now, you're not thinking about going one and then the other. Turn them both at the same time. Don't let one turn without the other. Keep them together, aligned, up, turn and face the other way into your front flip. So your arms are going up, around, and into your front. If you want to walk yourself through that motion, it can help, going up, over, and in. But if you're still afraid of just throwing yourself into an Arabian, try this. You're going to start kind of here, and if you can dive roll, this helps a lot. You're going to start boom, down, up, turn, and then kind of roll out. Sometimes that'll kind of help you get the idea of how to go up into that turning motion. If you don't want to jump into it, start kind of making a squat or something. Just kind of like hop back into your Arabian type motion. That'll help you, but don't get used to pushing out too far. Remember that when you're back flipping, you got to jump up and then turn into your front flip motion. Other than that, it's just finishing just like a front flip. You tuck tight, you're grabbing your knees, you're looking for the ground, and you're landing on your feet. Once you master that, then go to the full. Don't just land at once and be like, all right, you guys, got my Arabians down, where them fulls at? It doesn't work like that. Master your Arabian. Getting it once doesn't mean you got it. Getting it down means you drilled it like 10,000 times and you have it easy because you know it. Keep that in mind. When you're going into your full, the idea is the same setup. You keep your hands to the side, you're not leaning forward, you're just kind of going up, and you're turning like you're doing into Arabian, but obviously instead of falling through like a front flip, this is where the interesting part happens, because the Arabian gives you some muscle memory and teaches you how to tuck, right? When you're doing a full, you don't want to grab forward. You're not even grabbing your knees. When you're going up and around, you're punching your armpit. If any of you guys have ever seen my punching the armpit or twisting concept tutorial, bam, there it is, just in case you have it. It may help you get a better understanding as to how twisting works. So if you're still having issues with this full, try that. That may help you out. But essentially, when you're coming up, when you're getting into that set, going off the balls of your feet, hips up, everything, chest facing the ceiling, when you're going up, wrap, punch the armpit, turn the shoulders, and the hips. And it's not just that gets you the full. No, this is not a full motion. What you want to do is go up, bam, and follow through around. So get used to coming up and committing and using that to kind of help you get the idea of how hard you need to follow through all the way around. Now I will say this before I have you guys go throwing your bodies all over the place or just crashing. There's no magic words in this tutorial that will help you land your full twist. You're going to have to fall. You're going to have to crash. But falling and crashing tells you what you're doing wrong. So don't just throw your body a bunch of times and expect that you're going to land on your feet. You have to feel it. You have to understand the motions, and you got to have a lot of fun. If you focus too much on landing it and you're getting frustrated, focus a little bit more on having fun. That way you can kind of keep that enthusiasm going. Otherwise, you're not going to want to do this anymore. And to take off that full, you don't want to kind of just wrap it hard. Even if you're doing it like this, you don't want to go up and wrap it early. You want to feel that lift into your wrap. You want to get that smooth transition from the jump into that wrap. That way you can keep that height, but also have a solid rotation and twist to finish that. And you want to finish it before you come down. When you finish your flip, before you come down, you're able to see the ground earlier and control that landing with a lot more ease and awareness. When you're practicing your full and you're actually doing it, you should be able to see the ground almost the entire time once you've already set into the air. Once you actually start the actual wrapping process, you want to kind of look for the ground. That way it'll tell you where you're at, and by the time you actually see the ground, you should be finishing your full, coming out full on like that. Now sometimes it may be hard, sometimes you'll probably land a little off to the side and you'll have that 90-degree rule. Sometimes you'll land feet first, then fall on your butt. It'll take time, but keep practicing, keep drilling. As far as landing goes, it's all about committing to that actual twist. Like I said before, it's not just a little bit of that gets you around. You have to follow through. You have to finish. A lot of people know how to jump. They know how to try to flip and go into the flipping motion, but a lot of them don't really know how to land. So really understand the movement, feel it out, and finish that full. If you're still having issues later on, don't be afraid to come back to this tutorial or anybody else's tutorial for that matter, and listen for tips that you may have missed before. Post the video response so I can see that these tools are working for you guys. Show me what you guys can come up with using these tricks. Thanks for watching. Take great care. Stay positive. And here's some slow. See you guys. Nothing more to do. Let me show you guys some slow-mos for the Moravians and some fulls, and we'll...
Call be an asshole doing flippy stuff.
Hang on.
Take 0, just